Basically, the way the facility is built, it's a 2-on-1 7FA gas turbine with one steam turbine. Each gas turbine is rated for about 190 megawatts. We can run individually. We can run 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. So, and that's the way we run sometimes when we do maintenance. If we need to take one gas turbine out for maintenance, we can still run the other, basically 60% of the facility. And the way these little control packs are structured is that you can, it's basically to facilitate maintenance. It's basically like a little mini control room right here too. They can fully operate the unit from here in addition to the control room. There's the only one area for the steam turbine, and that's in the control room. So basically what happens in here, the other mod we're in is for control, so it's basically it's monitoring the operation, it monitors the startup and whatnot. The equipment in here actually performs the work. We've got a large switchgear here, and that's the excitation system. So basically what you want to do with the generators, it's just a huge coil rotating in a magnet, and the bigger the magnet, the more power you can generate. So we want to make the magnet as big as possible for the sizes and whatnot, and that's how we facilitate it here. Okay. And then the switchgear behind us, what that does, that allows us to start the machine up. The gas turbine and generator is a huge piece of equipment, and it takes a lot of force to get it going from stop. So we'd have to have a pretty big motor attached to it, which is be a huge expense. So basically what we do is that for startup, we convert the generator to a motor to start the gas turbine, and then when it gets close to synchronous speed, it can go and run on its own. So then we take the switchgear out, it no longer operates as a motor, and then it begins as a generator. We've got a lot of switchgear in here, and it's all organized. All the large cubicles here are 4160. Just behind us, we've got 600 volts. So, and then behind us again, in the little room here, there's an essential switchgear room. So when you build a power plant, you build it with a number of contingencies in mind, and one is that what do you do if the power plant has no power? Well, we've got a small diesel generator out front, and it powers this essential switchgear, and what that does is it keeps the controls basically for all the switchgear energized. So if you need to operate any breakers while you're black,
at a minimum.
Yeah. All the heavy equipment, if you need the lube oil pumps going for turning gear and whatnot, to keep the lubrication on. And then as an ultimate contingency, behind the switchgear room, there's a battery room. So if the grid has failed and the diesel has failed, we've got batteries that we can go on. So you can come in here and take a look. So, and this is one battery bank. We've actually, down at the other end of the room, there's another battery bank, a similar size.
Basically from here we have control of everything. This represents our gas turbines. This is our main operating system, all plant auxiliaries, which would be pumps, fans, different things. And this screen represents our steam turbine. Basically we have the two gas turbines out there, and we have a steam turbine on the main plant here. The gas turbines feed the steam turbine, steam, and it's a continuous closed loop. And all the power we're making from each unit is represented right here. Unit 1, 2, and 3. And those, the red at the bottom represents each generator. That's us. We're sending power right out into the grid, and this represents the amount that we're sending out right now to each one successively.
And the system operator are monitoring this now, or do you have to report it to them on a regular basis?
Well, they communicate to us through this machine here.
Yeah.
They'll send us dispatches. It could be frequently as of within 5 minutes, and they'll let us know what plant load to go to.
And you can get it to that within how much time?
Well, they're in 5-minute intervals, so they expect us to reach it within the 5 minutes.
Within 5 minutes?
Yeah.